Hi everyone. Sorry about the post yesterday. I was just trying to explain that I've been absent for the past couple days. Basically, I've been working and sleeping, working and sleeping. So I've been eating okay because I've been on packing my own lunch and having my tuna and my chicken salad and my shakes and yogurts at night. But I really haven't been doing anything much for dinner other than eating some leftovers. So now that I've cleaned out all the leftovers, I want to do something special today. So I don't ever usually do, and I don't often eat salads, but today we are going to do my version of a pan-seared shrimp and lobster salad. It's going to be a cold salad, and we're going to have some pretty good ingredients in it. I figured I'd chop up some romaine, and we'll put some cherry tomatoes down, and then I'm going to pan sear some shrimp, and I'm going to chill that after it's cooked. And I've already got some chilled lobster, and I'm going to make a Louie sauce to put over the whole thing. If you're not familiar with Louie salad, usually it's a Louie crab salad, and it's some people compare it to, say, a Thousand Island, but it's a dressing that's used on seafood dishes. And to me, it's nothing like Thousand Island because in my version, I'm using some Frank's Red Hot, I'm using horseradish, I'm using monk fruit, I'm using Worcestershire, so it's pretty easy to whip together. But it's around 8 o'clock in the morning right now, and I want to eat it for noon or a little afternoon. So I'm going to get right to making the sauce because we want that to chill for a couple hours just to kind of combine and come together and really and get all those flavors together. And I'm also going to make the shrimp because I'm going to clean them, cut them, pan sear them, stick them in the fridge, and chill those out as well. And I'm also going to add some hard-boiled egg. So just hard-boiled eggs halved. So I've got to hard-boil some eggs. So if we can hard-boil the eggs and cook the shrimp and make the dressing and chill it all, it should come together really quick right around lunchtime. But as usual, the prep is the problem. So let's get to it. So I'm also going to try to make this as healthy as possible for everybody. It's not going to be what you would normally get with the Louie sauce. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quarter cup of mayonnaise. And you could do this with egg and tuna salad too. It's also a great way to reduce your mayonnaise intake. So I'm going to take a quarter cup of mayo. Beauty. Now the recipe calls for a whole cup of mayo. I've used a quarter cup inside the bowl, and I'm going to add to that a 7-ounce container of 5% plain yogurt and blend it together. You're really not going to notice much of the difference. So I've got the 7 ounces of yogurt in here and the quarter cup of mayonnaise. You can use sour cream if you like, but I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of creme fraiche. And you can find this, if you're looking for it, say at Big Y or something, believe it or not, it's going to be in the cheese section near the deli. I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons of that. There we go. Sorry, my body's not functioning properly this morning. But I hope I got a big enough bowl here. But now we're going to add a quarter cup of no sugar ketchup with about a tablespoon of horseradish mixed in with it. So I'm just going to add that right in there. So I'm going to take 1 teaspoon of monk fruit. This is a ½ teaspoon each. This is to replace the brown sugar. I'm going to add a ½ teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. ½ teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. You can add as much of this as you want, but I'm going to add about a ½ teaspoon of Frank's Red Hot sauce. I'll do about a ½ teaspoon of smoked paprika. I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. These are ½ teaspoons. I can't find my teaspoon for some reason. I'm also going to add a few chives. You can use fresh chopped green onion if you like. And just a little bit of sea salt and black pepper. Because after we're going to mix this all together, and after it's been sitting for 2 or 3 hours, that's when you're really going to find out what you got here. And that's when you're going to want to adjust any of the taste. If you're going to add a little salt or a little pepper or something else. So let's just try to mix this all together. So it kind of takes on the resemblance of a Thousand Island, but it's not. Now this salad, I'm only making salad for myself, so that's more than enough dressing. That's probably enough dressing for probably 2 or 3 salads. But if you're going to be making it for more people, you can adjust it, obviously. So, okay, let's get to the shrimp. So I've got a nice hot pan here, and I'm just going to add a spray of some garlic infused olive oil, a little bit. And the shrimp I have cleaned and then lightly salt and peppered them and patted them dry. So if you don't know how to do this, you can look up my YouTube channel, Dave Talks Shrimp, or you can just look it up online. There's been a couple videos where I've cleaned shrimp, so to save time I just did it off camera. So got the nice hot pan. I'm going to separate these shrimps up, and we're going to do about 2 minutes on each side. Don't play with them, don't mess around too much with them. 2 minutes each side. Another little shot of olive oil. All right, 2 minutes is up. Let's flip them. And it may only take a minute and a half or so, I'm not sure, but I will come back when they are done. So I've got the shrimp here. It only took about a minute on the other side. I have put it on a paper towel. It's cooled down considerably, so I'm going to transfer this probably into a Ziploc bag, and then I'm going to put it in the fridge and let it chill really well. And over here I've got some hard-boiled eggs I'm making, and I'm only going to require 2 for this, but it's always good to make extra. Just like I'm not going to be using all this shrimp, but it's good to have because I can put this in a little baggie and I can snack on this at night. with my tuna salad or something, you know. So anyway, the food is cooked, everything's prepped, and I'll see you back here around lunchtime. Well, it's finally lunchtime, so let's see if our hard work paid off. Sauce is very, very chilled. Give it a taste. You know what? I think you could use just a little bit more salt. And maybe some more chives. I bet this would have been good with minced onion too. Perfect. I have some chopped and cleaned romaine lettuce hearts. Into that, I'm going to add some sliced cherry tomatoes. I'm not weighing this out because I'm going to stop when I'm full. It's kind of hard to do this with salad. So I've got the cherry tomatoes down. I've got some baby cucumbers that I'm going to put in here. Now normally, for a person with a normal sized stomach, you would do 2 whole eggs cut in half. But here I am going to do 1 egg quartered. And as you can see, I've topped that with a little bit of salt and pepper. Now I'm going to add that salad dressing, and I'm going to put it kind of right in the middle here. A bit more. Tastes so good. Into that, I'm going to put my chilled shrimp that was pan-seared. That should be enough, trust me, for my stomach. And I'm going to add some chopped lobster. Just some lobster meat. You don't have to buy a whole lobster. Sometimes you can go to the deli and they have a little bit of lobster meat in a pack. Chives to that because I love chives. So there I have a fresh salad with pan-seared shrimp, some lobster meat, and eggs, and a Louie seafood dressing, and a reduced fat one, nonetheless. So let me give this a try. I can't wait. Oh my goodness, it's. Let's give this a little taste. Take a little bit of lettuce, a little bit of egg, some of that shrimp. Ooh, and I even got a tomato in there. Wow. So refreshing. You got the fresh lettuce. Everything's been chilled. I love shrimp, succulent, succulent shrimp. Um, you got the savory eggs, you got the little baby cucumbers, and you've just got that wonderful Louie sauce. I mean, it's so good. Oh, it's light, it's healthy. We didn't use the whole cup of mayonnaise. We just used mostly 2% yogurt. And that's something that I do with the tuna salad, egg salad, and chicken salad as well. And you know what? I bought extra lobster, and I actually made lobster salad for tonight for dinner, which I'm very excited about. While I'm sitting here in my cruiser, I can eat my lobster salad. But again, that's partially like a tablespoon of mayo and the rest, that 5% Greek yogurt. It blends in together. It's kind of like tofu. It just absorbs everything that the flavors that are around it. So it tastes like one big wad of mayonnaise, but it's actually half, not more than half the fat. So we've got the Louie sauce. Yeah, you can use sour cream instead of the creme fraiche, but for the amount that we're using, I mean, you would be a rock star if you presented this to somebody for a meal. I mean, it's perfect even for a brunch. Beautiful green lettuce. The shrimp are just cooked perfectly. I'm gonna wet myself. Not really, but almost. It's so delicious. And for those of you like me working midnight shift, you eat this 2 hours before you go to bed, and you're going to be full, but it's not going to sit in your stomach like a lead weight. It's just, it's light, it's tasty. I mean, it's just, how can you go wrong? The prep time did suck a little bit, but the end result is so worth it. And I've got enough dressing for at least 2 more salads, which I'll probably have another one tomorrow morning. But I mean, wow. A little bit of sweetness. The refreshing cucumber, the baby cucumber, it just like cleanses the palate. And I have to give a shout out to my boy, BK. Yay, BK! He's a cop friend of mine. Works with me, keeps me safe at night. And BK is wanting to eat healthier. So I told him about my channel. He's been watching the videos, and he knew I was pretty tired when I left, but I told him that I was going to make a video over my days off. And BK, this one's for you. If you don't try any of my other recipes, you gotta try this. And the other beauty thing about it is that it keeps. You don't have to put the Louie sauce on right away. You can load up the lobster meat, the shrimp, the lettuce, all the dry goods, the egg with a little bit of salt and pepper. You can add onion if you want. I added a little bit of chive. The tomato, the lettuce, all that'll keep in a sealed container. And you can bring that to work and bring a little bit of Louie sauce with you. And you squeeze that Louie sauce over the top. And you'll be sitting there in the lunchroom going, yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is grilled shrimp. Yeah, yeah, that is lobster meat. You'll be the hero, and you're eating healthy. So, let me finish this up. Wow, I hope you try it. And I don't know when I'll see you again. Maybe it might be a couple of days, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. But give this one a try. Have a good night.